to. What the hell's my cup?
You just
Oh.
had it. There it is.
Alright.
With that being said, though, I kind of feel like I fucking
Okay. Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
I did.
It happens to me all the time. I'll interject here,
Yeah.
if I may interject.
Cut me off, please. Jesus, save him.
I think the men nowadays,
Oh.
or the ones coming up and growing up,
I got yeah.
they're just, we've gotten so soft.
It's
Stop
yeah.
babying the boys.
You have to be
Stop
specific. What's babying
babying
though? You have
the
to be
boys.
what's babying though? You have to be specific with that though. Like what's babying the boys? What's that mean
What's
to you?
babying the
Yeah.
boys? Why don't you ask this one what she does with the
Oh
boys?
my
Just ask her.
god,
Just ask her.
that's crazy.
No, but that's not.
That's crazy.
not.
No, it's not. No, it's not mean. But I'm just saying, like,
No,
But yes, I do agree with you to a certain extent that we do
as a society.
Yeah, not just
I
like
think-
myself, but like as a society, we have gotten softer
soft.
on
They've gone soft.
on the boys.
Bullies don't exist no more. They can't exist.
No, the bullies exist just on the internet.
Yeah, well,
Bullies exist. I don't feel like, and I'm not saying it was a good thing.
I'm talking the bully. About what did Chris Rock say? I'm talking about the bully that fucking
Mess you up at
kicked
school.
kicked
Yeah,
you down
yeah.
the damn steps.
I don't. I mean, we lived through all of that. We've seen it. You know, some of it may or may not have been bullied, whatever. But at the same token, like, because fighting back or fighting period isn't even allowed these days. I think that's part of the problem. Kids can't learn how to defend themselves if we don't give them an avenue of approach to be able to.
Yeah, give them that, that free space at school where they can really get out their aggressions on each other. That sounds like a good idea.
They set up a
No.
One
boxing
healthy
class.
environment.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate
Set up
that
a boxing
rebuttal.
class.
But my next question,
If you
not
wanna
question,
go
my
at it, go
my
at it.
retort to that
They both
is
agree,
when we
you
put
know?
officers in school with tasers and I don't want to sound like that type of person, but in guns and whatever. I'm saying, and then
This guy.
they're spraying the whole. I'm sorry, they're spraying the whole hallway with mace. And you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I remember back in the day, you get in a fight with somebody, there was some time. There wasn't no SRO officer to save the day. It was just you and that
So
person.
you went to a ghetto school that didn't have an SRO officer? That's nobody's fault but your own.
First of all, why I gotta be ghetto? Let's just
Because
start
my
there.
school was not like that. We definitely had an SRO officer.
Okay, so you had a place where you could get help all the time.
All right. What, you're right. I did
All
go
right.
to that.
Okay. Anyways,
To nicer schools.
yes. Anyways, if you had to fight a bully, you had to fight a bully. You had to stand up for yourself, whether or not it happened at the bus stop or if it happened at school.
Yeah.
These
Men
days,
are so soft nowadays, though. We are so fucking soft that now you got to jump somebody. What happened to one-on-one? What do you get out of jumping somebody?
I'll be honest.
10v1, man, you look like a punk because you just jumped somebody 10v1. What are you talking about?
Even one-on-ones aren't even accepted no more
and you
because
cheering over there like what?
No, even 1v1s, phase as we call them now, aren't even accepted no more because the person who lost can't take the loss and they'll just come back with a knife or a gun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, look,
guys, just learn to take a beating.
if you really want your get back, then like get it back. You don't gotta kill the person.
What did what did Jesus say? Turn the other cheek.
That's true.
Don't listen to that. Go to prison, turn that cheek if you want to.
Woo!
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
Excuse me.
But that's
but I'm saying,
part.
hey, what did Pop say from Friday? He said, "You
Get
kids
up.
are so damn quick to pick up a gun, scared to take an ass whooping.
Get up and fight another day, bro." Like,
yeah.
This is but in my personal opinion, violence is a different type of conversation.
Breeds confidence is what he's trying to
Absolutely.
say.
Violence doesn't solve anything. Let's be honest.
False. Every major war in history.
Here we go.
Every,
It's okay.
has
We
solved
know that
something.
your life
in
was
every major
was
war.
a place of violence growing up, but you don't have to bring that into the world.
Okay, let's go
The
back.
world is violence. I don't even understand what's happening right now.
So let's go back. We understand there's exceptions, right? But like, I'm talking to modern man nowadays. Like,
What? Okay.
these
What is it to
simple
you?
as what is it? What I'll tell you exactly
Yeah.
what it is to me. It's
Chapel Hill. Oh, excuse me.
excuse me. It's soft ass kids, no confidence, and simps. Simps meaning you don't know how to step to
You don't have the internal fortitude to
anybody.
say, "Hey, this is how I feel," and then be able to take whatever reaction you get out of that. So what you do is the easiest route, which is,
You
whatever
so
that person wants, you end up doing.
you so lost in your feelings. I get it. We have feelings. Men have feelings. Yes, and we've always been taught
To repress them.
to just hey,
I think that's part of the
put that
modern
shit
man
down and
is
don't worry
learning
about it. But like,
about expression of feelings, and not just feelings, but like express communication skills.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
think that that's something that is revolutionized the modern man.
Yeah. I
Is
do
learning how to
agree.
communicate.
I have a rebuttal to that. Do you think that the modern females respond to modern men um, expressing their emotions? You know what I mean?
I don't
Because
think
what
so.
they learned from was maybe their traditional father, and I'm just speculating at this point, but modern men saying, "Hey, I feel like this," is that good? Do you think that that is
Sign of weakness.
do you think that
I,
that is actually accepted within the last we say modern female, let's just 15 years, let's just do a span of 15 years. Do you think within the last 15 years that that has become accepted within you know
I am gonna say something. I'm gonna sound really shitty.
I love it.
It's about me.
Let it loose.
Let's
Go
not
ahead.
put this one on the internet. No.
But no,
It's not accepted what you're saying.
no.
Why
Like,
not?
okay, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
If Dan comes to me
Oh, that's crazy.
and talks to me about, like, I don't know, um, I don't know, what would be something that you would complain about your feelings? I mean, like,
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Sure,
ahead.
work.
I
How
feel
about work?
hurt
Work.
that
Let's just call
she left.
it. Let's just call it work. How
Let's
about
call
it?
it work.
yeah, let's whatever, say
some
work.
yeah.
And like, and you said some shit like, I feel
I feel sad. I don't want to go into work tomorrow. Yeah,
No,
bitch,
he
shut the
start.
fuck up.
No,
You're
no,
going
no,
to
yeah,
work
no.
tomorrow.
something like
He's
that.
like, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm starting to become depressed because of the work environment, and that I don't think I can do this, that, and the third, and it's really affecting my mental health.
My mental health, and I think I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
Bitch, what?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, I'm sorry, your job sucks. Find another one before you quit.
But that's the difference, right?
Because, like, who's gonna pay my rent? Like, I'm sorry, but you got responsibilities. Everyone's unhappy. Everyone's sad. Nobody likes fucking working. Everyone wishes they could sleep in. Suck it up. Go to work. Start looking for another job. Get another job, and then you quit your job if you hate it that much. But like, you can't just wake up one day and decide
I'm done.
I'm
Oh, I don't
done
wanna
because
do
I'm
this,
really
and then you
sad
stop.
and I want to sleep, and because like my mental health took a hit. Like,
Mm.
I'm sorry, your mental health took a hit. We all have those days. Like, you need a day, take a day off. Like, I get feeling so down that you're like, I can't. So
Mm.
take the day. Like, I
Yeah.
understand that. But like, I'm just done. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, that's not acceptable.
Mm.
Because
But
I'm done too. Like, what the fuck do I
I'm
do?
done too.
But that's
I
what I'm-
fucking cry in the shower, wipe my face, get dressed, and it's like, you kids want to cuddle and watch TV. Okay, let's cuddle and watch TV, and you still have to wake up at fucking
I
5 in the
will
morning
say,
to take fucking Thor out the next morning.
yeah.
Like, you just gotta keep on moving. Again, you
But
fake it
that's
till you
what I'm
fucking make
saying.
it.
But that's literally what we're talking about. But the modern man, most, or what I'm seeing at least, correct me if I'm wrong,
He deals with more youth than I do, so respectfully, yeah.
but most are like
Actually,
can't
I take
take
that
it,
back.
and they'll just crawl up, and
I was
I
gonna
take that
say,
back.
you have a higher age range than he
I
does.
do, yeah, I do have a higher age range because of
Of monkeys.
Whoa, pause.
Hold on. now.
Crazy.
No,
Monkeys
but
in
like-
a barrel. You have monkeys in a barrel, baby.
Crazy.
But most will like
Nah, I
tuck
know
their
what you mean, I know
tail
what you
and
mean.
go curl up and cry about it, like
Right.
versus the traditional, the old school man, like whatever you want to call it, right? Male, whatever you want to call it. Old school would be like, nah, you know what? Fuck, I'm exhausted as shit. I've had 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, 5 hours maybe if you're lucky. And you're like, I gotta grind. I gotta keep going.
We just watched an
That's
episode.
what it is. That's what we do.
Black Mirror, we just watched an episode that literally just depicted that. That would literally what you said verbatim.
Yeah, it's like what lengths
Um,
will you go to keep
to keep
to
your loved
keep-
ones okay.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Exactly.
that's essentially like the whole deal with it. And it's
but that's the old mentality. That's the old school mentality.
well, it's not necessary. So what I'll say as far as what I feel like old school mentality kind of bleeds over into what new school calls toxic is that like when you're taking care of all these things, the last thing you want to worry about is
Your feeling.
well, not even your feelings, but you've done all these things outside the home. And this goes into what I've said about some of the military stuff. Like I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm maintaining, all keeping myself alive and keeping however many people I have under me alive. And I'm
You
making
have
sure
so
that
many things in your brain already
going. The finances. I'm like, I'm there enough to know that hey, I'm making sure all things at home are good because I'm sending all my finances home. The last thing I want to worry about is whether or not my dog got taken out or if we fed the dog. You know what I mean? And I think that when we talk about kind of the traditional quote unquote man, it runs into like why that individual. Like we had a conversation earlier when person gets home and they're like, "Why is this on the floor?
Mm.
What's going on?" The last thing I need to do is come home at this point in time and then
Exhausted.
step into this and be like, "Why is this even on my shoe right now?" Type deal.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like new school mentality is toxic because that could be viewed as toxic masculinity, but it's really just accountability at the end of the day. I've been taking care of all these things. I have already assumed out of respect for you that you've been taking care of all of those things. Here I am having to ask questions about some of those things that you were supposed to be taking
Yep.
care of.
Now I
What's
got shit
going
my
on?
shoe.
Nah, but with that being said, I don't think that a lot of because I'm speaking from the male point of view, the majority of women can be able to handle that type of accountability because they've never had to in the past. You two are anomalies because, and even some of the other mothers who have been in these extremely independent roles, because you understand that these things have to get done. Period. Regardless, done. Like it has to get done. But some of these younger women who have been growing up have been blessed with not having had to deal with some of these situations, which starts the snowball effect of
I also think that, and not don't mean to cut you
No,
off,
it's perfect,
but like
yeah.
to that point, I also feel like both modern man and female, and this is like the younger generation, obviously, that I think falls more into like modern title. They think very selfishly.
mm,
So, which
The modern man.
and women like just
Oh, yeah.
they're like
This new
The modern
youth.
the
human
new
being.
youth.
New
Yeah,
youth,
exactly.
new-
The new youth.
yeah.
They think very selfishly. So it's very much like um my let's say like my mental health
It's a priority.
is a priority, and I'm not saying it's not,
mhm.
but if you are in a family, it's not it's not just your mental health.
Mhm.
It's not about you, it's about
not-
we.
Right, exactly. And I think like the problem is that when you're so focused on yourself and like my well-being and how I feel and what I want to do and how I can better myself, you forget about everybody else that's around you and how the I or me affects everybody else.
Can I ask?
will
Go
say,
ahead. Go ahead.
I was simply gonna say that I also think that that's a very Western concept, though,
Mm.
in this specifically American concept,
That's true.
because we were raised that it's everything for the family,
Right.
regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of if you're having a fucking mental breakdown,
You need to
fucking
show
show
up.
up.
Fuck
Yeah.
your mental breakdown.
Exactly. Fuck your mental breakdown, and
You
shut
give a
the
shit that
fuck
rent need to
up.
be paid, right?
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
No, it's true. And you know what?
Yeah, we
Now
gotta
that you
eat.
mentioned that, I actually that's something that I feel like I sort of picked up. Not this last time that we were in Colombia, but like the first time we went to Colombia when Lily was little and Cesar were little.
Yeah.
Okay. That like just seeing how like the rest of the family over there operates, it's a huge contrast to how the American family operates.
Mm-hmm.
Just as so far, not even like going to like lengths, but as far as like dinners and like meals and like
Yeah, people don't sit together no more.
it was like I mean, people got out of work to go eat at one single
house.
house.
Yeah, like for lunch,
And it
everyone
was
would go to
like,
Joanna's
and you
house,
don't
and
even,
it's still
and
pretty
you don't
much
have
like
a
that.
question, and it's not even a question. It's like I'm gonna cook for everyone that lives in my house plus
Yeah,
the
so-
other two houses because my sisters live in separate houses, so I'm cooking for them too, and it's because they're gonna come at some point and eat it. And like when I compare that to like our life here, it's very much like we call each other to see like, hey, you want to have a dinner at the house or at my
Mhm.
aunt's house or whatever, but it's never like I'm just gonna cook.
And
Like, oh, you
expect
have
these
to
people.
call me and tell me and let me know you're gonna come because
Yeah.
I'm gonna make dinner for my kids and my husband. So yeah, that's true. It's definitely very much.
Yeah, I think it's a very like United States specific thing.
Yeah.
That like I mean I feel like I've noticed that, but like I also think that it is very much like a generational thing.
Yeah.
Like because with our grandparents, it was very ingrained in them that it's like it doesn't. Well, I mean, I will say that a lot of it, a lot of the reason that our generation is so fucked up and our parents' generation is so fucked up is because the generation before them was taught that you shut up and you don't focus on your feelings and you fucking get shit done.
Yeah.
And that works to a point, to an extent. So, like, I think that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, that's very much the mentality of a lot of the generations before us.
So you
But
think it's been
now-
watered down now? Like, from
Yeah,
the
I
male,
definitely
from the
think
male
that-
perspective or point of view, whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah.
I have two questions for the both of you. What is something from the modern male that you could complain about, and then what is something from the modern male that you could give like kudos to, that you've kind of seen through whether or not be the internet or whatever? Like what did you give to it?
What would I complain about?
Yeah, what would be something like you got that one wrong, and then other thing like good on you, like that makes sense.
Change is good sometimes, not all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Change is always gonna be it's gonna be rough, because no one
No
always,
one likes to change.
Not yet.
Yeah. So it's hard for me to like have an
Pinpoint one
opinion
thing.
on that.
Or absolutely, you're allowed to have an opinion.
No, I'm saying it's hard for me to have an opinion on like what I like about modern men or not because like
Oh,
I don't.
see.
Do you see what I mean? Like I don't necessarily consider you a modern man. Do you see what I mean?
She said, "You ain't no modern man."
No, but
You
like
okay,
what?
man?
No,
Internet based,
so,
like,
so
what
I'll,
you see on
so
that?
I'll say this: like, what I don't like about the modern men and how we're being taken out of the factory nowadays, right? Is again, I think we're just getting a lot soft. We're getting too soft. Now that doesn't mean you got to be violent and aggressive. I'm saying like you say something to somebody and this fucking dude's crying over some words. Like, what is it like?
I have a
All he said was I don't. All they said was I don't like your outfit.
No, I
And you're tripping about somebody saying they don't like your outfit, like
I want to hear.
too soft. Their feelings are,
to backpedal what he said. and this is more of a military standpoint because this is actually happening at an unreal rate, at least for my unit. We have a lot of young men, more young men actually, that sign these contracts, whether they sign a contract with the military, and they end up where they're supposed to be, and then they say, "I don't know if I can do this or not," and then they say, "My mental health isn't good. I don't know if I should be here," and they end up out of their contracts. I'll say that. My problem with that is, I signed the same contract. I may have had a little bit more exposure to the community, but my issue with it is that you are an adult, whether or not you want to believe it or not, or if people treat you like it or not. You're an adult. You signed a contract. You promised a few things, and then you went through the training. And people spend a lot of money on you to go through said training and get to where you're supposed to be. And then you get to where you're supposed to be, and then you say, "I don't know if I can do this." It's at which part did you not know that you could do this or not? When you signed the contract, when you went to boot camp, or when you got here? It bothers me because it is kind of, when it comes to a military standpoint, it is a example of what this quote unquote nation has quote unquote guarding them. A bunch of kids who are signing these contracts because they want money to go to school and not thinking about the actual like repercussions
What it actually means.
of
Yeah.
their promises and signing these contracts. Like,
Oh, hey, you may fucking go to war like tomorrow. Type
Not
thing,
just that,
or
but
what?
you're
hey, you gotta
also-
train. Not even going
Yeah.
to war. You have to actually train. Like, hey, we're sending you to this place, and this unit is gonna be responsible for you, and you're gonna have to do some training.
Again, yeah, and then you get to this place to train, and now you have people yelling at you
Because you need to train.
because you need to train, and
now
that's how you're training.
My mental health.
My mental health.
I can't handle being accountable, like being
Held,
made accountable
yeah.
and held for certain things. I can't handle it. Now you're a flight risk. Now you're a suicide risk, and it's like, are you making it up because you just want to get out of the contract, or is this truly what's happening? Either answer is actually really bad,
Mm-hmm.
but that's where we're at right now. In my time, I've seen like 6 or 7 already. 6 or 7, which for my unit is like a lot, personally. And I'm not even getting into unfortunate suicides. We're just talking about people just trying to quit. And that's like, dude, like, what are we?
Also,
That's why you don't see animals no more in sports, neither. Right?
Well, we got rules for that. It's called. We don't want to give people CTE, but whatever.
No.
I was like, animals in sports.
Yeah.
I'm talking animals, like,
Talking about the
Yeah.
bro, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like, you don't see no Michael Jordans out there no more than
Nah,
dogs and
because you know what's funny, and I'm only gonna say
the
his name,
Messis, the
even though
Ronaldos. No, like,
I'll say, if I truly feel like if LeBron James was more of a Michael Jordan, he would truly just be hated because he's in a position. He's truly
he is
in a.
hated.
if he
No,
what?
no. That's
He's
just like
hated
fan
by
hate.
many.
That's fan hate. I'm
Loved
talking
by
Michael,
more.
like Michael
I
Jordan
don't know.
hate.
So.
Like, was real. People legitimately to this day still like hold
this man.
resentment for that man
Yeah.
because of
He's a dickhead.
because of how he like, but it was a Kobe Bryant thing. Kobe was the same
Yeah.
animal as
Yeah.
Michael, same
Yeah.
respectfully, same animal.
Hey, rest in peace.
And people hated Kobe, but what they hated was that he made them rise to the occasion.
Hey, because he was so good.
You couldn't just get in front of Kobe. You couldn't just speak to Kobe. Even if he was his teammate, you couldn't just speak to Kobe. He had to see you work for it first. Like, that type of thing. With that being said, there's not a lot of Kobe's left in this world to, make these young men be more. That's, but what person wants to be that guy? Who wants to be, quote unquote, great all the time? And that goes into the old school mentality of just like that, just doing what you need to do.
Well, old school mentality was there's no second place. It's just first
First,
place.
there you go. No
Now,
participation trophy.
yeah, now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
well, there's first, second, third, and then
Yeah,
fourth and
six.
fifth and
Yeah,
sixth, and
yeah.
it's like, well, it's okay.
You participated. It's okay.
You tried.
Yeah, you tried. Yeah.
Here's your trophy. I'm sorry, but no.
That's
I'm
actually,
glad you tried. Good job for trying, but
we got some work to do still.
you still got to come
Yeah.
back and work because losing 10-0 is
That's a bad day.
not
Yeah,
is
so
not good.
we just don't want to work nowadays. Like, there's no work, or the work rate is shit. Like, you don't. I don't know. I mean, I've seen it, and I'm like, I've seen it with some of the teams that I coach and everything. I'm like, guys, you just don't want to work. The hell happened? Like,
So what's the happy medium of like teaching your kid, or modern male, back to the point of seeing like this young man, really dope young man, whatever, and being like, this is how we can instill some of that traditional stuff into you so that you can have the best of both worlds type deal. Like, what can we teach? Because we're complaining. I'm not gonna hold you. We're complaining.
stop giving them participation trophies.
Okay.
Stop holding their hand in everything they do. Stop fucking feeling sorry for yourself. The position you are in is because of you.
Is it okay
not
to share
nobody
your
else.
emotions, to get them off your chest? Is it okay to express yourself? I'm sorry. Is it
A
okay
It's
to
okay to
100%.
express yourself.
What
Absolutely.
so by all means, you had a shitty day at school, you had a shitty day at work, you just woke up feeling shitty, a home life is shitty, you broke up with your girl, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't think there's an issue with expressing your emotions and like voicing them. My issue is wallow in them. You just sit there and wallow in your misery, and then you there a little too long, and then you get a little comfortable, and then it's poor me, and then it's, well, I didn't do anything and I didn't deserve this, and everybody else did this to me, and I'm in this position because what everybody else did to me, and not what did I do to put
Accountability.
myself into this situation. So that is what the problem is. And I feel like I always like to be like, okay, feel your emotions. Tell me what's wrong. Let's talk about it. But then it's done.
Tomorrow I don't want to hear about this.
Like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
hear
it's
you.
done.
Yeah,
Like, you said it, but we're not gonna wallow in it. We're not gonna sit here and like be crying about it tomorrow
Yeah, I think
because no one died.
I get you.
yeah.
It's
Like,
not.
it's a
not
different.
That,
It's not
yeah, okay,
like,
I'm with you.
yeah, you flunked a test. Yeah, your girlfriend broke up with you. Yeah, you got in trouble at school. Yeah, you lost a soccer game. Whatever the case may be, like, this may be a big thing for you today, but like, it's not the end of the world.
The end of their world, though,
But it shouldn't be.
is what I've been told. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It shouldn't be. It is big for them because maybe that was the biggest
Thing for them in their
negative
world.
thing that
Yeah.
happened in their world, and which is fine because, again, their negative experiences can be compared to our negative experiences because we're older, right?
Right.
Which
Also from a different
a
generation.
different generation.
Sure.
So obviously, like, our negative experiences, we can't compare the worst thing that happened to us at 35 to the worst thing that happened to a 15, 16-year-old, or even a
Right.
10, 8 or 9-year-old.
Right.
Obviously, it's going to be different.
Right.
But
Sure.
like, no one died.
Yeah.
No one is dying. Like,
Oh, we
you're
get
not
it.
sick.
Yeah. It's
So, like,
that's the ultimate
let's talk about it.
denominator. Like, yeah, I got you.
You know, cry about it if you need to, scream in a pillow if you need to, go take a run, punch a punching bag, and then you move on.
I think you hit it on the head.
And then you drop it and go, because again, it's not about how you fell, but how you get up, or how far you fall, but how you get up. Like,
And-
you always have to get up and keep moving.
And that goes back to what I was saying. I think we're just way too lazy nowadays. I think they don't want to work for shit. I think there's no accountability. And it's a lot of want to blame everybody else for everything. It's like, stop fucking blaming everybody. Just take accountability. And whether you lost this tournament or this final, whatever it is, situation you're in, Fucking work harder then. Work harder.
Or change your environment.
That change your environment piece. That's a lot.
Change the
Yeah, that's
people
real.
you surround yourself with.
That's real.
Change what you're doing. Like if you
If on Thursday you went to school and wore pink pants and everyone bullied you for wearing pink pants, what
Then
are you
don't-
doing on Friday? Not wearing pink pants.
yeah,
Learn from your
Yeah.
mistakes.
or then
and
suck it
change.
up.
Or suck it up. If you
Grow-
love pink pants so
or-
much,
so
Or be like,
much.
I'm gonna rock these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then fucking rock the
exactly.
pink pants
Rock the
every
pink
fucking
pants
day
and fight everybody in school.
exactly.
Violence
Like
solves it all. No,
like I know, like yeah. So like if you really like the pink pants, rock the pink pants. Like no one's telling you not to. Like
10
if that's
toes
what you
down.
wanna
10 toes.
yeah, like you know,
But don't
like
let
the kids say,
opinions
stand
of
on
others-
business.
Yeah, stand
But
on
like
business.
then
Before
you
I should
need
say, I
to
want all my
be
face.
but then you need to be like aware that you're
need
not
to
gonna
have
let
that
your
mental
feelings hurt
fortitude to
exactly.
be like,
I don't
"Listen,
care what
I
you're
don't
gonna
care
say
what you
because I
say."
feel good about my pink pants.
Yeah, me and my pink pants are over here doing my thing, and we're not hurting you. So you stay over there with your opinion. I'm gonna stay over here with my pink
That
pants
pink pants.
and
pants.
live my fucking pink
Pink
pant
pants.
life.
Hey, man. It's one of those times, you know what I'm saying? You stand 10 toes on it, man. I want all my fades. Who was talking whatever yesterday? I want all of them right
Who's
now.
talking trash about
My pink pants.
Yeah, I wore them again. What you gonna say today? Like,
Hey,
man, you gotta
blood
stand
ain't
on
that hard to get out of pink pants
it.
now.
You gotta stand on it, man. Balance, man. You gotta stand on it. Nah, but I'll definitely, you know, just to I guess wrap up the synopsis. Like, yeah, it's easy, in my personal opinion, it's easy to harp on quote unquote modern man who we are as men today in 2025.
You guys are terrible,
But-
and I hate it.
Love it.
Think it's easier to be a man now or back in the 90s?
Now, 1,000% now. 1,000%. 90s? Jesus. We were animals to each other. to each other. Take females out of the equation. We were just animals to each other. But no,
Like my dad lived through the 90s. I would know.
listen.
I was beat through the 90s.
I
is
swear.
what he said. That's what he said.
What in the world?
Every day was a fight, physically.
But nah, like, you know, part of the issue, I can't sit here and complain and not be like, I'm not part of the issue, right? I feel like, even for myself, when these, you know, younger gentlemen are coming up, that if I were harder, maybe they would act a little bit harder, right? I've been a part of we have been a part of
I'm very
growing up a
difficult
certain
with my
type of
teams.
way.
Mhm.
So we don't necessarily want the next gen to have to grow up a certain type of way. Same token, we can't help but to see how not instilling some of these, maybe they weren't right, maybe they weren't wrong, whatever. But some of the ways that the rights of trials that we went through, maybe they were,
You
maybe
know
they
what I
didn't.
can't get behind? This goddamn gentle parenting.
Oh my god.
Crock of bullshit. If I've ever seen one,
Listen.
it's a crock
That's
of
part of the problem too. I didn't want to go that far into it, but that's part of it too, right there. I mean, if we want to start from the root, I mean, you can start from the root.
God damn.
But
I think
nah,
it starts with the parents, I guess, right?
Yeah, it starts with the parents. It starts with the parents.
Like-
It starts with the people around them, the
I
can't
uncles,
even
the
agree
aunts,
more
the
on
family,
that.
the village. Like, it starts with us. It really
Yeah,
does.
literally.
I'll challenge you here on that one.
challenge it. Yeah.
Don't
Stop throwing it.
no, don't poke the knife at my chest. It might cut me.
Where's the
It might
belt
cut
at?
me.
Where's
Just
the
let
belt?
give me the knife.
Give
Or
me.
you can keep the knife. But how about you put it on the table?
Keep it or not.
You know what, Timmy? You keep the knife, and I'm just
Timmy.
gonna back away, okay?
Slowly.
I just need you to stay right there, Timmy. Don't run at me with the knife, okay,
Yeah.
baby?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened to you
exactly.
know what actually in
Got
It's
the
called-
fucking knife.
yeah.
If you don't drop that knife, I'm gonna whoop you.
Wait
upside
until I
your
get my
head.
hands. Wait until I get my hands
Matter
on
of
you.
fact, give me the knife so I can cut you, motherfucker.
Damn.
What happened to like not even waking up, but like being lifted off your feet and understand, like being like, oh my god, I'm not this tall, and then you're like your parent is in front of you.
I'm dangling.
You know what I mean? Like, bro.
It's called child abuse. I was about to
Oh,
say
that's
animal
right.
abuse.
My bad. I'm sorry. I went somewhere else. My bad. Yo. I
Hey,
was not.
remember, we're not. It's not the 90s no more.
Listen.
We're in 2025. That if you raise a hand, that's called abuse.
Listen, my mom was 6'1". I was
Raise a
probably
hand.
5 and some change, bro. I realized I was 6'1" at one point. I'm like, bro, I'm off the floor. I'm not supposed to be that tall. Like, what's going on?
That's
What,
funny.
challenge, what was your rebuttal then?
We need the dad in the home.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, that's just what it is. Dad needs to be in the household, and I'm not gonna respectfully to all the women out here who don't have men to be able to have them in the household. I would definitely say this though: you're doing what you have to do, not what you want to do. My personal opinion. But it is science. It's just literal science, actually, that the father also needs to be in the household. And if it's just common sense,
or a
both
male
parents.
figure,
A male figure.
or a
Yeah,
male
yeah.
figure.
Sure, whatever
Yeah.
you got.
Sure.
Like an-
whatever.
yeah.
Sure.
I also do
Because
think
there's
that
certain circumstances where the father would be more
Sure.
of a hindrance to the child's life.
I will.
I've
Yeah.
seen some dads,
I'll concede to that.
soft dads,
A father figure needs to be in the
Yeah.
household. I would say that. I'm not saying go and just find
No,
somebody
not
to be a
even just
father
like,
figure, but
yeah,
a father figure that is
a male,
A grandpa,
yeah.
a fucking
An uncle, or
a step cousin, like somebody that you know is gonna be a good representation of a man.
Firm.
Firm. Someone that you know you can go and say, hey, Timmy hasn't been doing his homework
This is real.
7 out of the
Yeah.
week.
He
I
does-
need you to come and talk to him and
He
let him
thinks it's
know.
okay.
He
And
thinks
worse
he's
at the end
okay
of
to
the
walk
day-
around with a knife in his hand.
Because at the end of the day,
Timmy tried to
that
cut me.
15-year-old boy is
Yeah.
gonna want to walk all over his mom
Yeah.
because he knows there's a difference.
the young couple always.
But
try his
yet
boundaries.
he
We
sees
have
that male walk
witnessed
through
it.
that door.
Now he knows that there's a lion at
Say,
the
oh
stoop.
my God, hang on, let me take a step back.
It's just what we. Unfortunately, is what we do. It's pre-programmed into our
Yeah.
system. Like we'll always respect her. We'll always love our mother. But what I say before, there's respect and there's love, right? You know, the father will always be respected. Well, normal. You know, barring the anomalies. The mom will always be loved, barring the anomalies. But you have a father figure in the home, the kid is gonna act a whole different type of way every time. Every time.